Hello and welcome to Website tutorial. In this video, I'm going to show you how easy we can perform wheel correlation in website. Let's start by creating new project. We name it demo, then set its location. OK. Here we have many folders for you to quickly access the data. These include wheel, a multi-wheel histogram and cross-plot, your wheel correlation group. This is your cross-section and your template. Now I will import my data. You can go to Wheel, Import. Website supports the user to load various formats like last ASCII, character or multi-loader. I will select multi-last. Select my files. Open. You can preview your curves before loading into your project. In Setting tab, there are many options for you to manage your input. In case you have to do the project for 100 of wells, there will be a tool called Data Cleanup and Harmonize to support the user to repair their data and customize their input curves. Okay. Now we have our wells loaded. In each well, we also have many folders to store well data. Like here, we have log plot, cross plot, user defined histogram. Here you can create as many datasets as you want to manage your data. This user-defined folder will store your Jones. Let's import Jones to this folder. You can go to Import from the top, select your files, and then you can map your data in this table. And check on this option. It will find the well in your project and import these joins to corresponding wells. To manage your John set, right-click on user-defined folder, John Manager. In this form, you are able to access John set from on well. Or you can export to a CSV file or paste from clipboard. Next, let's create a new multi-log plot to display our well data. You can right-click on well cross section, new multi-log plot, and name it demo. To display well, you can drag and drop well directly from the tree into your cross section, like this. You can drag and drop. In case your project has many wells, you can go to cross section setting, highlight the well from data tree, and click on this below button. Here you can change the order of your well by moving up, moving down, or you can delete them if you want to. As a template syntax system, all the cross-section must be associated with at least one template. So as soon as a cross-section is created, website will automatically generate a new plain template. Like here, this template demo has been just generated. It contains a depth track and a blank track. In this template setting, you can control your display like changing the track name. All the changes in this cross-section, such as add track, curve, or shading, will be updated to this template and vice versa. Now I will draw a curve to this track. Let's say a camera curve. And let's see what will happen to our template. You can see it updates the template, and since all wells are using the same template, it will update the display upon all the wells. Here you can add curve, shading, join track or log track or whatever you want to. Now we'll add a shading to this template. I use my palette, go right to control, okay. The user is able to select all the available templates to perform their data. You can click on Grow Template and select available template here. Let's say I do triple combo. On neutron density. Here you can quickly set the template setting. We also support our user to use different templates for different wells. You can highlight the well, then click on this option, select your desired template. Now you can see well 1 is using different template from the other wells. After displaying our essential data, let's move to correlation by John. Now I will create a new correlation group by right-click on this well correlation folder, create correlation, and name it demo. Okay. In my project, I have John set called well tops in on wells. Okay, let's display them on our code section. Okay, as you can see here, we have WRLD, WRLC, WRLB, and A, and I want them to be correlated between wells. So what I will do is creating new layer. Then go to Web Correlation Group, right click on layer and layer manager. And then I will set their color. Okay. Then I go to cross-section setting. Click on this option, correlation using zone name. Select your well tops and active your layer. Now we have correlation by zones. Zone can be edited here. You can change their top, their button. You can set their specific depth, change their style, their name. You can also flatten on layer. So if you don't have pre-existing zone, you can add zone here. Now we'll set these zones to be the same name to layer AAA. Okay. Now we will add more zone to show you another way to form a correlation. In case you want to change the name, you have to manually assign them to a layer to form a correlation. Now I will assign this zone to layer triple B to this zone, layer triple B, and similar to all it was. Then you go to cross-section setting again, uncheck this option. Okay. Now we have the zone correlated. Here you can scrolling individual well, or you can zoom them individually. Scroll for on well and zoom for on well. The user can also flatten by depth. Set it 3000 MD. Okay. Now we'll move to correlation by marker. As you might know, a marker is formed when a surface cuts through the well bore. That means to define a marker, there must be a surface and a well. So the first thing to do is creating new surfaces. I go to Surface Manager and name the surface. Set the align style. Okay. Then I go to cross-section setting again and activate the surface that I have just created. You can see your correlation group and its surfaces are active in this combo box. In order to pick marker, you should select this icon and pick your marker. Surface B, surface C, and surface D. Now we have all markers in the same surface correlated between wells. Here you can move up, move down your marker. You can set their specific depth. You can flatten the surface. If you want to change the display style of your surface, you should go back to Surface Manager. Select your line style and color. Okay. Here you can delete any marker and pick them again. All markers will be updated in table for Marker Manager. In this table, you can add or remove marker manually. delete a marker. Surface C that cut through well 2. And then I can create them manually. $3,240. If you already have your well markers, you can import them directly into your well correction group. Import well top, select marker table, select your files, and then map your data. Here you can see a marker manager table. That is all well markers that I have just imported. Okay, let's display them on our cross section. Go to cross section setting again, and then active this service. Okay. So what if you want to add more wells to your cross section? You can go to cross section setting and put your well into your cross section and change them to your desired position. Well 6 here doesn't have any marker, so I will pick them for surface A, B, C, and D. Thank you for watching.